He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Indiana's offense will come out first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Punt is in the air. He'll return it from the 50. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
The Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alson Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Rides to back and leaves it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And the Hoosiers are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Oh, better look out! And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
To throw, it's Romero. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the give off the left side. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off-play action on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picks it off and runs it back before stepping out of bounds and setting up his offense as we begin the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the catch.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
They go to the draw. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first down.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Ducks are rolling down the field. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Flips it out to the back. And the defense drags him down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward.
Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's good. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception. Handoff from the gun. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Pocket breaking down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 1st down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Lost to throw again. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Motion from the back. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this it's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They'll run the screen. On the move at the 30. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rush is on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. 2nd down.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right on the money. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. he signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Ducks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. A jet sweep pass. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Under fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the big fella. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced.
Hey, you got to have your big boys up front, create you some time, buy you some time, and he starts all the way on the right side, comes to the left. What do you have to see? You have to see the coverage as you come across the formation. He runs to green grass, finds space, QB leads him. Nice, big, explosive play for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hold and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Floats it out in space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and consider...
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and try...